just waiting. I know that Sean is having a hard time getting on, so I'm just waiting to make sure she gets on. I have it up and running on my end. Hopefully you're on live then too. I'm getting the timer ready. Today's word is I am ready. Let's be ready. I am ready. Let's hope so. I can handle anything life throws at me. Case in point. All right, today we've got 2 exercises back to back, 30 seconds each. It's going to be 30 seconds back to back, so it's quick. Switch out your weights if you need to. Get into the movement and get going, okay? We have shoulders and lower body, and then we have biceps and lower body, and then we have back and lower body, and then we have chest and lower body, and then we have triceps and core, okay? So the weights that you'll need out are for your shoulders, lighter weights. Curls, we're going wide. Bent over rows, we're going heavy. Chest flies, stick with heavy. Skull crushers, go medium. So I just have out 8s, 15s. I have a 12 over there. And I am going to begin our timer. We're going to begin our warm-up and hope that everybody got on. There's not an issue. I'm so sick of technological issues. I actually had the computer not working like many times today. Obviously got it up and running, but it had nothing to do necessarily with the system this time. But anyways, we're going to get started. So if you are tracking on your watches, go ahead and I would choose traditional strength training, some sort of strength training, weightlifting, whatever it is on your watches, okay? So I'm going to start the timer. We're going to begin. First thing we're going to do is squat to our toes, okay? Timer's on. Turn that volume up nice and loud. If you'd like to play your own music, play your own music today, okay? It will definitely help you drown out my ankle cracks and any heavy breathing. Squat, draw all the way up through your heels to your toes, so we're rolling through the balls of your foot. It's lifting straight and tall through your spine, tall posture. And we're going to take arm circles back. So big reaching circles, open up your chest, roll through your shoulders, listen to your bones crunch a little bit, crackle. Oh, it's a good crunch, it's a good crack. If you'd like to change directions and come forward with your shoulder roll. Wi-Fi. All right, Wi-Fi pause for a second. We are back. I'm telling you. Lunge, twist. Is it Monday? Is it Monday? I checked all of my buttons and switches and everything to make sure that it was on the working one. That was Wi-Fi. That's gotta be because it's rainy and gross here. All right, coming into side lunge, step up, open your chest big, go to the other side, toe forward, push off your heel, reach wide, side lunge, step up, open, side lunge, step up, open. Chest stays up on your side lunge, you're bending at your knees and sinking your butt back. Go one more. Last thing that we're doing for our warm-up is a low lunge twist. So I'm going to have you just step back, low lunge, open up, twist, switch sides. You are now moving at your own pace. And as soon as we are done with our low lunge twist, we're going to pick up a light to moderate weight. I'm going to grab 8s. I suggest 3s, 5s, and 8s for this next exercise for 30 seconds. Okay? We're going to do shoulders, a lateral raise, and then we're going to head into a squat. Go ahead and step up. All right, you got 10 seconds to grab out your weights. You're supposed to have 10 seconds, but this isn't going to give me 10. I'm going to just keep playing with the timer then. Nope, it's supposed to give us 10. Here we go. 10 seconds. We're going lateral raises, 30 seconds, okay? So pick a weight that challenges you that's not going to overload yet. We are doing this 3 times through. Flies to the side. Tall posture, tuck your tailbone under, slight bend in your knees. Some of you, if you find yourself swaying a little bit, you might want to kickstand. Lifting with the tops of your shoulders. If the weights are too heavy, go a little bit lighter. If you find yourself shrugging with your shoulders on the way up and not keeping your arms long, palms to the floor, you're using too heavy of a weight. Lighten it up, okay? Switching out to a little heavier weight. We're going goblet squat. Okay. We're just headed in to move to our squat here, okay? And we're going to repeat this all. Shoulder flies, goblet squats. We are taking the weight, hanging it down right at our chest, keeping our spine long and tall. Butts go back, bend at your knees. Your knees need to be behind your toes. Give me one more rep. And then pick up your lighter weights. For your fly, I'm actually gonna go lighter because those were really challenging me. So we're going up and up and up. These are too light. I need to split the difference. I worked my shoulders good yesterday, so I don't want to go too heavy, but this is too light. You have to gauge that for yourself at home, okay? But all these reps are definitely adding up. All right, so fly. Now we're heading on to our second time through with the goblet squat. Ready, set, toes forward, feet underneath your hips, and we're squatting. We're gonna go through both exercises one more time before moving on to new work, okay? So everything, 2 moves, 3 times through, upper body, lower body, moving on. We're gonna hit all body parts today. One more squat. Go ahead and release that. Grab your weights. I'm going back to those heavier ones. And I'm gonna just keep pushing myself here. So safely raise, safely lower. Tuck your tailbone under, core activated. Fly to the side, knuckles to the side, palms down. Slight bend in your elbows. Shoulders are not shrugging. Think about tucking your shoulder blades into your back pocket. That'll help you keep your shoulders out of your ears. How about one more? Switch out your weight. Goblet squat, last time, okay? We're doing these squats. You're gonna get 10 seconds to transition to a wide bicep curl. So again, you're gonna have to choose the correct weight for your biceps. 3 sets through. So as we finish off these goblet squats, I want you to think about what am I gonna grab for my bicep curls? Then we have side lunges. I'm gonna stick with 8s for my wide curls. And I think I'm gonna stick with 8s for my side lunges today, okay? So I'm gonna grab my 8s. And I'm gonna get ready to wide curl, make a W, okay? Palms out, elbows tucked in. Go. Yes, we are moving quickly. We're going through this 3 times. So I know you're gonna get enough reps done for 3 minutes of work here, okay? Even if you're just kind of catching up, like, okay, what's the next move? Pick it up really quick, start repping out, and we're working our muscles. Really straightforward today with our format, nothing super complicated, okay? All about lifting, using your muscles. Go ahead and lower your weights, palms facing in, frame your leg. Side lunge, step together, other side. If you'd like to go heavier on this because it is legs, please do, okay? Push off your heel, toe forward, chest up, chin up. Sink back with your butt, push. Push with your heel, not your toe. As soon as you push with your toe, you start feeling it in your knee. We want to feel it in the back of our leg and our booty. Stand tall. Bicep curls again. Heart rate should be coming up a little bit. Breathing a little bit heavier. We're lifting our heavy weights. At each rep, you're squeezing and controlling. Squeezing and controlling. Keeping your core tight. Tall, upright posture. We good. We're ready. We're going. Biceps. One more rep. And then we're getting ready to switch it to your side lunge. I was thinking about switching out my weights. I'll do that the next time through. All right, ignore the beep and keep going. I gave you a couple extra seconds on this side lunge. So go, go, go. Push off your heel, chest up. Push off your heel, chest up. You're bending, sinking back, pushing up. It's like there's a car door right there. You go boop with your butt. Frame your leg, okay? Common mistake in side lunges is people come here and then fold down. We're not doing that. It's a bend and lower. All right, back to your curls. Whew, my biceps are feeling these. I did upper body yesterday for my home workout. Whew, I did a lot of curls. So I'm feeling these today with my 8s. And whatever weight you have, I want you to be feeling them. You're fatiguing right now. They're feeling challenging. It's getting harder. Your biceps are burning. All right, I'm gonna switch out to a heavier weight for my side lunges because it's our last set of them. Here we go. Sink back, bend at your knee, push off your heel, sink back, push. So again, it's not a bend at the waist. I don't want you leaning forward with your chest so that your chest is on your knee. I don't want that, okay? Bend at the knee, push. Sink your butt back, push. One more. And if you need to even out sides, even out sides. Next up, bend over rows and deadlift. Pull to your pockets, bent over position, and go. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Elbows hike up behind you. Keep your weights narrow to your body, and you're pulling up to your pockets, okay? So if your weight is too heavy, there's a tendency to pull right up here to your rib cage. Wrong move. Pull back, elbows to the back wall, elbows, and your hands to your pockets. Okay, there's a difference between your rib cage and your hip bones. Pull your hip bones. All right, headed into your deadlift. I'm gonna go heavier. Fold forward, toes forward, slight bend in your knee. Fold at your hip, rise up, squeeze. Fold at your hip, rise up, squeeze. I want you to think about pushing your big toe on the floor, pushing your heel on the floor, push your pinky toe onto the floor, bend in half, squeeze, lift. Bend in half, squeeze, lift. One more. Bend over rows. Right into it. Back-to-back movement. That's going to help us get our heart rate up. To your pockets. To your pockets. Okay? If you're in the habit of coming here, I need you to pull to your pants. To your pants. Your pants. Chest forward just a little bit more. Bend in half a little bit more. Really aim for your back muscles. Squeeze your blades together. Back to deadlift. I'm going to do a couple seconds just to break. Okay? And go. Squeeze. Squeeze. Push your big toe on the floor. Push your heel on the floor. Push your pinky toe on the floor. Do you feel the difference in your legs when you do that? Fold, proud chest, long spine. Give me one more. And back to bent over rows. I realize this is a lot of bent overness. Lighten up if you need to, okay? Chest to the floor, pull. Like I'm using 8s right here on my bent over row. Yesterday I was using 25s, okay? So I know the pace at which we're moving. I know the high rep count that we're doing. So it's okay to go a little bit moderate with your weights, especially to save your back as we bend over and do deadlifts. 5 seconds. And back to deadlifts. I'm going to just stick with these weights for my last set. Big toe on the ground, proud long spine, chest comes forward, flat back, butt goes back, and squeeze. Hamstrings and glutes doing the work here. If you're feeling it on your lower back, stick your chest out a little bit more. You might be rounded, but know that your glutes and your hamstrings do pull on your lower back, so that's might be why you're fatiguing a little bit there, okay? All right, to the floor. You ready to do some floor work? Here we go. Chest fly first. The weights come straight up over your chest. Slight bend in your elbow. Tap the floor with your triceps, come back. If you have a bench, you can always do this on a bench. Bend your knees. Tuck your hips up towards your chin so your lower back is on the floor and you've got your abdominals engaged. Keeping your back flat as you squeeze your chest muscles. Last one, put your weights down. Hands on the floor, bridge up. We're gonna go marching bridge. 1 foot at a time, you're gonna march your feet, keeping your butt in the air. So we've got one leg balancing on the floor as we pull the other knee towards our chest. We're marching here, march. March, march. Lift your butt, hips to the ceiling. March, march, march. One more. Butt comes down, weights come up. Again, tilt your hips towards your chin. Get your lower back on the floor as we chest fly. Squeeze. Open, hug a tree, squeeze. Open, squeeze. Good work, good work. Told you we're gonna hit every muscle group. Quick lift here. Doesn't have to be a ton of time. Go ahead and lower your weights, butt comes up, marching your feet. We can still gain strength, keep going. Even if it's not an hour-long lifting class, right? We can still work on our strength. 30 minutes at a time, 20 minutes at a time. All right, lift your butt up. It's gonna start sinking, so lift it, hips to the ceiling. March, march, march. For some of you, this is gonna be really easy, and some of this is gonna be a challenge, okay? If it's really easy, you can try taking your hands up, and it'll cause a little more instability, okay? All right, lower on down, grab your weights, chest fly last time, okay? Really focus on your chest muscle, squeeze. Open and close. Whew. Open and close, breathe. We have 2 more exercises after marching bridges, okay? And that is lift class today. Okay, really fast. Maybe I'll do a little bonus at the end. All right, marching feet. So again, if it's too easy and you're just like, I'm really not feeling too much, as soon as you lift your arms up and you take away this help, you cause a little bit more instability. Some of you are going to be like, yep, I need my hands down, so stay there. And if you're just like, I'm going to try it, hands straight up over your chest, you're now balancing on your shoulders. Essentially, hips up, butt up. Good job. All right, we've got skull crushers next, and then we're going scissor abs, okay? So, ready, set. Skull crusher, skull crusher. Yeah, I'm putting on a bonus here at the end, you guys. We're doing a bonus. So elbows are tall and parallel from your shoulder. Your forearm comes down, your forearm comes up. Weights stay perpendicular to your forearms, so don't kink your wrists. Okay? Elbows straight up, using the back of your arms to press the weights up. Press the weights up. All right, weights come down. And we're going opposite leg, opposite hand, scissor, scissor, scissor. I'd like your head, neck, and shoulders off the ground. And you're twisting across your midline. Reaching long with your opposite toe. So I don't want your legs way up here the whole time scissoring. I want long scissor cuts right here, okay? All right, stop those, back up with your weights, triceps. We got skull crushers. Bend and press, bend and press, bend and press. If you need a little bit more, even after a bonus, feel free to go back and repeat all the exercises we did one more time. My suggestion, go ahead and release your weights. We got scissors. My suggestion would be, if you want a little bit more, go through all the exercises we did. They're very straightforward. The list of them is pretty easy to remember, okay? I would say go 10 to 12 reps every single exercise straight through, okay? So if you would like to repeat this, it'd be 10 to 12 reps of lateral raises, goblet squats, wide curls, side lunges, bent over rows, deadlifts, chest fly, bridges, triceps, and scissors. That's a lot of extra reps, okay? So if you need a little bit more, if you want to extend it out a little bit more, back to triceps, then go for it, okay? Last set of these. And if you're like, yep, that was good for today, I challenged myself with some heavy weights. I feel like everything's a little jello-y. Everything's a little loose. Then stretch out with me and then get on with your day, okay? All right, scissors, and then I'm going bonus work with you, okay? Here we go. This is about 20 minutes of lifting today. And again, we moved pretty quickly. I didn't do breaks today. That's pretty much the difference from last week. Last week I gave you breaks. Otherwise, it's the same format. I literally took the same muscle groups and just put in new exercises and kept the same format. We're just moving a little quicker. All right, come back up. We're gonna roll over to plank. We're gonna do a 30-second plank hold on your elbows. So a low hover, set, go. This is our bonus. Plank hold. What are we working here? Your shoulders are activated, your biceps are activated, your triceps are activated. They're holding you up. Your core is tight. So you're working your shoulder blades, right? The muscles behind your shoulder blades. Your butt is squeezed. Your thighs are squeezed. Your calves are even squeezing. Your entire body right now is activated and working. This is your bonus. Hang with me, stay with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more move. We'll go 30 seconds on one side, 30 on the other. Side bends, lower, center. Lower, center. Let's hit some obliques. Bonus work. Just an extra minute and a half to finish off today, okay? Or we're gonna just round up our time. So we moved quickly through all of our movements. One more here. Switch sides. I am not going down very far. No, I'm coming down, center. It's not a lot of movement. Just a side bend and then squeeze. Feeling it in both obliques and through my mid-center abs. Now I'm gonna breathe. Five seconds. And time. All right. If you're going to repeat any of the exercises, go ahead and repeat now. Pause me. And then come back to the stretches. And if you're like, oh, that was good, 20 minutes lifting, we're good to go, let's go. Then we're gonna stretch it out a little bit, okay? So starting with our chest and our shoulders, we're gonna come laying down on our stomachs. Arm can be straight, arm can be bent, you choose. We're gonna scorpion tail open, oh yeah, right there. So we got biceps, shoulder, and chest opening here. For me personally, this gets really tight from all the plank work we do. When we're down in a burpee, when we're doing a plank walkout, when we're doing mountain climbers, when we're doing soul fusion and we're on our hands in our down dogs, go ahead and switch sides in our plank so much, or chaturanga. This gets so tight and overworked. So remember to give a good stretch here, twist yourself open, bend arm more straight. Breathe. Come back to center, push back to child's pose, and let's get our back and the back side of our shoulder. Thread through, reach like you're reaching under the couch for a remote. You have to actually look under the couch so head comes down, top arm walks out. Rotate, reach, 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 lower your shoulder down, lower your forehead or your cheek down. You should be feeling this in your shoulder joint, okay? So all that whole girdle around your shoulder, and then switch and do the other side. Some people say I feel it in my obliques a little bit or my lower back. That's fine too, but mostly it's your shoulder right now. So we just switch sides. If you didn't switch, switch now. Breathing. Come out of your thread through, come to all fours, curl your toes under, down dog. Paddle out your heels just a little bit. So we're getting the back of our calf and our hamstring and our glute, okay? So I know we didn't specifically focus on calves today, but the back of your leg and your glute got worked. So let's go ahead and paddle out. Now hold both heels towards the floor, chin up. Walk your feet forward, wide straddle fold. You can take your hands to your shins, keep your chin up, flat back. This is where we're gonna focus on stretching out our hamstrings and our glutes from our squats and our side lunges and our deadlifts and our bridges, okay? Walk your hands to one side. Come center. Other side. Come center, drop your chin, roll up. Taking an overhead reach. Reach to the side, open up your oblique, come center, other side. Come center, and now I want you to do a little angel for me, okay? We're going to reach up, chin up, arch back slightly, get your front of your abdominals, and release. All right, we made it. We made it through lift class. If you like how quickly we move through this and that you know, oh, I can grab some heavy weights and I can get this workout done in a short amount of time, put this on your repeat, okay? Put this on your do it again list. Tomorrow we have mind class. We're gonna do the desk crunchers theme. For those of you who are sitting behind a desk or at a car or on your couch, whatever it may be, for multiple hours of the day, this is especially for you, but it's really good for all bodies. We're gonna work on opening up our hip flexors and our hamstrings and our glutes and our spine. It's gonna feel great. So make sure that you join us tomorrow for mind class. Have a great day. Thanks for joining. Bye.